Okay, so today I want to bust a huge money myth. This one is one I hear all the time, and it makes looking after your money really, really hard. But if you do this one thing, everything changes. So, I'm Phoebe Blamey. I am here to help you get control of your money and get control of your life, because my aim is that every woman in the world gets to control her own money and therefore control her own life. And here is where we start. So, there is one thing that if you are not in control of your money, I guarantee you have said. And that is, I'm just not a numbers person. But here's the thing. Here's the real thing that's really important here. Money isn't about just the numbers. Money is about how you feel. Money is about what you're putting out there in the universe. Money is about whether you're feeling scarcity and lack or whether you're feeling abundance. Here's the thing. Money isn't just about the numbers. Money is very connected to how we're feeling, how we're showing up for ourselves, how we're showing up in the world. If we've got a feeling of scarcity around money or if we've got a feeling of abundance around money. And all of these things make a huge difference. But none of these things make as much difference as just creating a couple of very simple habits around your money. And here is where we start. The first thing that you need to do if you ever say this phrase, I'm just not a numbers person, is decide that actually I've decided to get in control of my money. I've decided to get to know what my money is all about. I've decided to be active around my money. You get past that, and suddenly everything's going to start changing because you've decided to take an interest in your money. You've decided to stop abdicating your responsibility and getting some agency around what it is that you're doing. And that's not easy because, like with our health, I think, people have an expectation that they are born good with money or not good with money. And it's something in your personality that is telling you that you can or can't make money, save money, invest money, know about money. But that's not true. Money is a learned skill. Like reading or writing or exercising, you create your money muscles, and you create them by taking some very small steps. Decide that you want control of your money. Decide that you want to be in a good financial flow. Decide to leave behind the feelings of inadequacy and scarcity and lack and step into your power when it comes to your money. Because once you've made that decision, then 100 other things are going to flow on behind that. To say I'm not a numbers person, that's fine. Are you a habits person? Could you create some habits around your money? Because if you're a habits person, if you're a person that can create a habit around going to the gym every morning, then I can tell you now, you can absolutely create some great habits around your money. Are you a data person? Do you like to know where things are and where they're going? Do you like to understand how things work? Because if you're a data person, then you're absolutely a money person. You don't have to be a numbers person. You can be the complete person you are right now and still create the habits and have the data and understand what is going on with your money without it being a strain on you. Now, within this, I think that there is a myth that needs busting, and that is that money is masculine. Money is conservative. Money is right-wing. Money is difficult. Money is hard to deal with. Money is confusing. But let's dispel that myth straight away. Like, let's just stop thinking like that, because money is just money. Money doesn't have a personality. Money isn't anything except money. Yes, it is the energy that the fuel that gives you the life that you desire. But money itself, it doesn't think, it doesn't have opinions, it doesn't like you or dislike you. It's just money. And you can create a whole lot of habits around your money that will help you deal with it. But the number one thing that you need to do first, the absolute thing that you need to do before you do anything else, is stop telling yourself that you are not a numbers person, because you do not need to be a numbers person to be any good with money. It's a myth. It's not true. Money is just a thing, like your kettle or your car. It's the thing that's going to transport you from point A to point B. I think most people don't think that their car doesn't like them, or their car's got certain political aspirations, or their car is a socialist, or their car is a capitalist. Like, think of it that way. It's the thing that transports you from point A to point B. It is the energy that fuels your life. It is just money. And you don't have to be a numbers person to do anything about it. You want to know how? Then watch this next video, because this next video is the actual how you transform your thinking from being a numbers person.